into Free for All. I'm Jeff Kolb. Happy Friday night to you out there. Plenty of Cowboys injury updates to get to and a pretty funny Mike McCarthy moment at the podium from this morning. But first, the last Friday night of the high school football regular season. Now think about this for a minute. On the first week of November 1 year ago, many of the 6A and 5A teams were just getting ready to play their 5th game. We saw state titles, of course, run into mid-January, which was unprecedented. Now the football schedule back to normal, which feels mighty good to say. Playoffs start next week. State titles should be wrapping up by December 18th. Before we get to all of that, there was tonight with several teams across the area fighting to make the playoffs or for playoff positioning at least. Let's kick things off in 5A Division I District 3. The Azle Hornets and Northwest Texans both locked into the postseason, but the district title up for grabs. Azle knocking on the door but can't score from the one on back-to-back tries. Now going the other way, Northwest down 3. Jake Strong to Keenan Bell from 12 yards out, and it's 7-3 Texans. And the mascots digging it. Azle not kept out of the end zone this time. Mason Weibley pushing the Hornets back in front. Then Northwest backed up in its own territory, and Strong picked. It's Burnock Aya doing the honors, and Aya was not done making plays. Next drive, Chris Lee to Aya for the touchdown. Azle goes up 10. Just before half, Strong bounces back, hits his guy Joseph Rivas for the score. Azle led by 3 at the half. Azle wins by 3, 39-36. Now check this out. Fort Worth Brewer also won its game over Arlington Heights. That means Azle, Northwest, and Brewer all share the district title. Pretty weird stuff. To 5A Division I District 5, number 1 ranked Denton Ryan, the Raiders at number 5 Frisco Lone Star. The Rangers winner clinches the district title. Opening drive, Kalen Davis hits Marquise Hill on the play action score. For Denton Ryan, that would be the only touchdown of the night. Raiders up 7-3 at the break. Same score in the 4th. Can we show some love for the kickers? Yes, we can. Cody Green from 27 yards. Lone Star down 7-6. Rangers with the ball back. A chance to take the lead again. But Anthony Hill Jr. strips Ashton Ginty and Marquise Hill, the guy who caught that touchdown, on it for the Raiders as Denton Ryan clinches the district title by the narrowest of margins, 7-6. 5A Division II District 4, O.D. Wyatt Chaparrals at the Grapevine Mustangs. Winner clinches the district title in this one. Opening drive, Grapevine QB Colt Mercer airing it out for Parker Polk. Good for a 53-yard pickup. Mustangs score in the next play. And you know what? They do a whole lot of scoring in this one. Later in the first, Mercer to C.J. Holmes. Holmes doing the hard work. 30-yard house call. 14-zip. Mustangs. More Grapevine after forcing a Wyatt turnover. Caleb Texada, let me get in on this action. He scores. Grapevine gets the win in a blowout. Listen to this number, 86-6 to clinch the district title. How's that for momentum going into the playoffs? To 6A District 7, Richardson-Pierce Mustangs at the Irving MacArthur Cardinals. Irving Mack needing the win to get in. Pierce trying to play spoiler. Third quarter, Irving Mack down 16 when running back Darrell Smith makes a visit to the land of points. And that makes this a 9-point ball game. In the 4th quarter, Pierce's lead down to 1. Adam Vellin gives the Mustangs some breathing room, and Pierce gets the win 40-26, which means Irving MacArthur misses the playoffs. To 6A District 6, Coppell Cowboys at the Flower Mound Jaguars. Winner goes to the playoffs. The loser is out. Check out the pump fake by Jack Fishpaw. Got the last name, got the pump fake, gets the camera guy, gets the defense. Charlie Baker on the other end ties the game at 7. Flower Mound decides to do some QB running. Nick Evers to the house makes it 14-7. That was just a warm-up. Evers, the cut, throws up the peace sign. 58 yards for another touchdown. made it 20-7. Flower Mound clinches a playoff berth, winning 45-21. To 6A District 5, the Prosper Eagles at the McKinney-Boyd Broncos. Prosper coming off that huge upset of Allen. Tonight, not their night, though. Nate, 10 barges, pass, stolen. I won't even say picked, by Evan Dennis for the pick six. What a theft right there. Later, Ryan Shackleton to Peyton Shaw. 46-yard TD hookup here as Boyd blows out Prosper 35-7. So Boyd finishes third in the district, Prosper in fourth. 5A Division II District 6, Dallas Kimball Knights at the Mesquite Petite Pirates. Both teams locked into the playoffs. Winner, though, finishes second in the district. First quarter, Joey Shaw. Kid was out here racking up stats. 60-yard run leads to a touchdown to make it 7-zip. Later in the quarter, hey, Joey, how you doing? 88-yard touchdown. Yes, sir. And may I have some more? Makes it 14-zip Pirates. Petite clinches second place, beating Kimball easily, 41-16. 6A District 10, two more teams already locked into the playoffs. Mesquite Skeeters at Tyler Legacy. Winner claims third place. Legacy ball, Bruce Bruckner fires deep. Jalen Broadus says, hey, bro, this is a no-fly zone. The interception for the Skeeters. And then Mesquite would capitalize on it. Chancellor Edwards to Jamarian Woods. He likes that. Made it 14-6. Mesquite wins 21-9. Good for third place in the district. 5A Division II District 7. Frisco Lebanon Trail at Prosper Rock Hill. Both teams out of the playoffs. Looking to end the year on a high note, though. And how about this for an absolute dime of a throw? Brenner Cox right into the breadbasket for Ryan Threat. Blue Hawks up 8-0. Lebanon Trail would answer with a TD, but then Rock Hill back to the end zone. Cox to Luke Knight. Prosper Rock Hill takes it 51-34. West Mesquite Wranglers at the Sherman Bearcats. Both teams out of playoff contention. Also trying to end the season on a high note. West Mesquite fighting from behind goes to the jumbo package. 4th and 1. The big guy, the O-lineman, J.D. Cotton. Welcome to the end zone. Wranglers go for 2. Craig Dale to Roderick Washington. Good for the conversion, but it is a loss to cap the season for West Mesquite tonight, falling to Sherman 26-22. Coming up next on Free For All, Dak Prescott is back, but how healthy is he really? 100%? He says no. We'll hear from him right after this. And welcome back into Free For All. It's back to backing up now for Cooper Rush. As great as that Sunday Night Football performance was, Dak Prescott for sure back to start this Sunday for the Cowboys hosting the Broncos. Trayvon Diggs also good to start despite his ankle injury. But the same cannot be said for left tackle Tyron Smith. He has now been ruled out for the Broncos game with an ankle injury. Mike McCarthy saying this week, though, he does not believe that Tyron will be sidelined by this for long. Terrence Steele set to fill in at left tackle against Denver. Lael Collins back in the starting lineup now. He will go back to that right tackle spot. Tight end Blake Jarwin also ruled out for this game with a hip injury. As for the receivers, Amari Cooper and CeeDee Lamb are both listed as questionable to play. Amari was limited at practice with a hamstring. Seems very likely he'll be able to give it a go. Lamb sprained his ankle in Wednesday's practice, did not partake in practice Thursday, but did take part in a limited fashion Friday during the team's walkthrough. McCarthy said Lamb's injury is not of a high concern to me. As for Dak, he's not 100% healthy, but he's also not really worried about it.
Pretty close, to be honest. Pretty close. I mean, I won't stop doing all the things necessary to make sure that I stay on top of it. And not only that, just my ankle, just my whole body, whether it's the shoulder, just as I don't want to say older because I'm only 6 years into this things, but as I get more experience, I spend more time taking care of my body. So just being very purposeful in that, and I feel good. I mean, out there, I'm not thinking about the leg. I'm not thinking about anything. Just going through the game plan and preparing myself.
The Cowboys' offensive line won't have to worry about Von Miller coming after Dak this week. That's always a good thing. Miller, the former Super Bowl MVP and the pride of the DeSoto Eagles, traded earlier this week by the Broncos to the LA Rams. Sunday would have been his very first time, in fact, playing at AT&T Stadium in his whole football career. As for the Cowboys, a couple of different takes on not having to face or not getting to face Miller this weekend.
I wanted to go against him. That's just Von Miller is a legend. So, but he had to do what he had to do. He's with a great team now, and I'm sure he'll have a lot of success over there.
I probably should have sent him a text saying thank you, but I don't know if he had much to do in that decision. Hell of a player. Wishing him success over there, other than when we line up against him.
Makes sense, Dak. Up next, the legend who caught Mike McCarthy's eye and stole his attention during his Friday morning press conference. Don't miss that. That's next. All right, welcome back. Now a look at the college football schedule coming your way Saturday. TCU at home. Of course, the first game post Gary Patterson. Horned Frogs hosting number 12 ranked Baylor. That game, an 11 a.m. kick right here, catching on Fox 4. SMU visits Memphis. The Mustangs trying to bounce back from their first loss of the season. North Texas is at Southern Miss. Texas A&M at home against number 13 Auburn. The Aggies going for their second ranked win of the season. Of course, the other one against number 1 ranked Bama. Oklahoma State is at West Virginia. And Texas, Steve Sarkisian's crew, trying to avoid their 4th straight loss at Iowa State. Oklahoma, Texas Tech, both off this weekend. The Mavericks will host the Celtics Saturday night. We'll see if Kristaps Porzingis is able to return to the court. He's, of course, been out the past 5 games with lower back tightness. Finally tonight, a moment that could probably only happen at the home of the Cowboys. The head coach distracted by someone walking by during his press conference. That, my friends, is the beauty of the glass wall. That's the Cowboys. That's how they roll. Well, it wasn't just someone walking by at the start of this morning. It was a Cowboys legend who made Mike McCarthy completely lose his train of thought.
You know, on Wednesday, you know, there you go. Roger Staubach. So, but man, I'm shook. Just thinking about the old Super Bowl, Steelers and the Cowboys. But no, what the hell were we talking about?
You know, McCarthy, not always the most entertaining press conference. That was pretty good stuff, though. He's, of course, a Pittsburgh guy, grew up a Steelers fan, so he was rooting against Roger Dodger back in the day. Now, of course, they're both pulling for the Cowboys to win it all this season. And that is a wrap for Free for All on this Friday night. Thanks for tuning in. I'm Jeff Kolb. Have a great night.